Welcome back to MTG Therapy. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss out on our latest Magic the Gathering content. Today, we're diving into one of the most popular formats in Magic, Commander, also known as EDH or Elder Dragon Highlander. Whether you're a seasoned player looking to refresh your memory or a newbie ready to jump into the fray, this guide will cover everything you need to know to start playing Commander. Let's get into it. So, what is Commander? Commander is a casual multiplayer format of Magic the Gathering that's all about big plays, unique strategies, and most importantly, fun. Commander is a non-rotating format, meaning you can use cards from throughout all of Magic's history. The format is named after the Commander, a legendary creature that leads your deck. This Commander is central to your deck's strategy and can be cast from the Command Zone, a special zone just for them. The format is played with a 100-card singleton deck, meaning no duplicates outside of basic lands. In Commander, it's not just about winning, it's about the stories you create along the way. The crazy combos, the epic battles, the wild alliances, and of course, the thrilling backstabs. It's Magic at its most chaotic and entertaining. The basics of deck construction. Building a Commander deck is a unique challenge. Here's what you need to know. The Commander. Choose a legendary creature, or a planeswalker with the text, "This card can be your commander," to lead your deck. The color identity of your commander, meaning the colors in its casting cost and any mana symbols in its rules text, determines the colors your deck can include. Color identity. This is crucial in Commander. Your deck can only include cards that fall within your commander's color identity. For example, if your commander is Atraxa Praetor's Voice, which has a white, blue, black, and green color identity, you can't include any red cards in your deck. 100-card deck. Your deck must contain exactly 100 cards, including your commander. And remember, it's singleton. No duplicate cards except for basic lands. Mana base. A solid mana base is key. Make sure you have enough lands and mana-producing cards to cast your spells. It's common to run between 36 to 38 lands, depending on your deck's strategy. Theme and synergy. Commander decks thrive on synergy. Whether it's tribal, spellslinger, or combo, focus on a theme that complements your commander's abilities. Gameplay rules. Let's talk about how a game of Commander unfolds. Starting the game. Each player starts with 40 life, and you can play with 3 to 5 other players, though 4 is the most common setup. Your commander begins in the command zone. Turn order. Players take turns in a clockwise order. You draw a card at the beginning of your turn, then go through phases: untap, upkeep, draw, main phase, combat, and so on. If you haven't watched my basics on how to play Magic, I highly recommend doing that, since in that video I break down all the basic steps of a turn. Casting your commander. You can cast your commander from the command zone for its regular mana cost. If your commander dies or is exiled, you can choose to return it to the command zone. However, each time you recast it, it costs an additional 2 generic mana. So if it died 3 times, that'll be 6 extra generic mana that you have to spend on top of its original cost. Winning the game. You win by reducing your opponent's life total to 0, forcing them to draw from an empty library, or through unique win conditions specific to cards in your deck. There's also commander damage. If a player is dealt 21 or more combat damage by the same commander over the course of a game, they lose. Key strategies and tips. Now that you know the basics, let's talk strategy. Know your commander. Build your deck around your commander's strengths. If your commander is aggressive, focus on getting damage through early. If it's a control commander, prioritize disruption and card advantage. Political play. Commander is as much about diplomacy as it is about deck building. Don't underestimate the power of making deals and alliances at the table. Just be ready to turn on those alliances when the time is right. This is where building an overpowered deck can be a negative for you in Commander. Most of the time in Commander, if one player obviously has the advantage, the 3 other players will start to gang up on them just to kind of put them in their place. Resource management. Be mindful of your resources. Don't overextend too early, and keep in mind the long game. In Commander, patience often pays off. Interaction. Pack enough removal and counter spells to deal with your opponent's threats. You don't want to be caught off guard by a devastating combo or a board wipe. And there you have it, a crash course on how to play Commander in Magic the Gathering. Remember, Commander is all about fun, creativity, and the social aspect of the game. So build a deck that you enjoy, play with friends, and most importantly, have a blast. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your playgroup, and drop a comment below with your favorite Commander. Keep shuffling, and may your top decks be ever in your favor. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.